Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with on Romance Club with another story that I'm going to do a review on. And basically I'm doing like a review on episode 1 through 7 of Callie Flame of Samsara. Now, Callie Flame of Samsara is the 35th book released on the mobile game Romance Club. This book was released in August 2023. The author of this book is Aleksandra R, who also wrote Callie Call of Darkness and is currently writing Song of the Crimson Nile. Now, there will be spoilers, so if you want to play this yourself, you can always go on your Google Play or to the Apple App Store and, play this. Again, this is spoilers. And what else? But yeah, this is spoilers. Yeah, again. But anywho, so, and also, I just want to say that you don't have to read Callie Call of Darkness, and stuff. So there's that. But the plot of this story is navigating the, I want to say, yeah, navigating the intrigues of India high society has never been easy. But when you are forced into an engagement with your enemy, a British lord, your life is completely up in it. Most choices you make for your main character in this book influence one of the following variables: pride, our passion, freedom, our legacy, and dignity. These choices change the story, the interactions you have with other characters, and the scenes you will be able to play. Now, our main character name is Debbie. That's a nickname. And with Debbie Sharma. I'm thinking her whole name, if this is how you pronounce it, Debbie Sharma. But yeah, we're gonna go for Debbie for short. Her love interests in the story so far is Kamal Ra, Ram Dubay, Kristen DeClaire, and Sarah Basu. Okay, so my initial thought of Callie Flame of Samsara will basically be what I think of Callie Call of Darkness, which I definitely would do a video on soon. But basically, with with any of the Callie stories, all I know is that you in for a trip. Like you really in for a trip. Like it be crazy. It really does. And Callie Flame of Samsara is no different. First off, you learn off the bat between, like, again, like I said, episodes 1 and 7. But yeah, off the bat, you learn basically the background of the influential dozen, which that is like the 12 noble families of India. And basically, you have, let me see, I know the main four is the Basu, the Dubays, the Sharma, and the Ra. Now, the influential dozen is a group of 12 noble families whose joint rule ensures the prosperity of Bengal. Um, I know all families in the dozen have a patriarchal structure except for the Basuls. Like, and again, you would know a lot about that, especially in episode one, because again, they give you a background of the Dozen family. And basically, there was like a tragic event that basically wiped out most of the parents of the Dozen, except for a few of them. Um, and the Basus is one of them. Um, Only the mother survived, not the father though. But Devi family wasn't so lucky because her parents were killed in that event, and so she only has her older brother now. Well, yeah, her brother now. Um, and basically, what I want to say about it. Again, this story is actually pretty good in my opinion. The pacing of it is nice. Um, it wasn't too slow. It wasn't too fast. Um, I love the graphics of it all. You get more scenes where it's kind of like a movie type of sense to it. You get more of those a bit, and just more graphics as well. Um, but the story overall, um, you also know a bit about some of the Dozen family, and like again, there's a lot of drama going on that's not like part of the main plot, but it's still juicy. Like the one of the details that I thought was interesting, because like I said, you don't not only do you get like again every like Debbie's point of view, but like um Debbie has a best friend. Her name is, I don't know if I want yeah I don't want to butcher her name, so I'm gonna say her name is Amy, um, for short. But like Amy, well, yeah, I'm gonna use Amy. But Amy, well, no, I don't want to use Amy. I'm just gonna say Rita. Yeah, I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use the last four letters in her name. But yeah, Rita. Debbie's best friend Rita has a crush on Raj Dubey, and Raj Dubey happened to ask Rita's brother, who is Devi's brother's best friend, but happened to ask Kamal, who is the person who is Rita's brother. He asked Kamal for Rita's hand in marriage, you know, asked to like marry her and stuff like that. And the main reason why he asked is because Lady Basu, with everything that's going on, because again the British has taken over their country and stuff. So Lady Basu has a plan to try to get the British people out of their land, off their land and stuff like that. And one of the things that she wants to do is to have the British Lord, who is the governor of their country, um, she wants him to marry one of the ladies in the Dozen family. Like, and that basically means that Debbie and the other ladies that are like, eligible to have like an arranged marriage, that means they up like for marriage. And of course, Debbie, she's against this. She doesn't like this at all, which I don't blame her because I wouldn't like that either. But anywho, so with that being said, Raj decides to basically, take Rita off the list. And of course, Rita's excited because she has a crush on Raj. And but Debbie is telling him like, are you sure you want to do this? And of course, they have a little spat, but they end up making up in, I want to say, the third episode and stuff like that. And of course, when it comes to Romance Club, you have moments where you could um improve any relationship you want, whether it's with Kamal, Ram, Sarah, or with Ian, but that's later on. But anywho, but you do end up meeting Ian by accident, um, which I thought was kind of cute because like they had like a little cute like what is it called, a meet cute and stuff like that. Like they had, I thought that was nice. I thought that was lovely. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, like again, even though you didn't get any type of drama so far, like you get a little bit of drama, of course, but I'm talking about like it was like ram bam in your face type of drama. Um, it was more of like a build up until you get to episode 4. And let me tell you, episode 4 was crazy. Episode 4, the Dozen family are like up in the mountains because they are trying to figure out which one of the young ladies who are eligible to be married is going to end up being the governor's end up being the governor's wife. Now they choose one of the dozens, like the lower dozen family, because even though the 12 noble family, even though they are like noble, the lower dozen family, well, half of the dozen family, the lower half of the dozen families are kind of like, I wouldn't say poor, but they needed help in a while. So yeah, so um they end up choosing one of the ladies, and all seems well until a fire breaks out. There's people who are like shooting and just like it's just chaos everywhere. There's screaming, there's running, like there's just chaos. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was wow. I was like, oh my god, like what's going on here? And the visual for it was spectacular. I was like, dang, like whoever did the visuals, they did that. They did the damn thing. Like props for that because that was brilliant. Um, but during the chaos, the girl who was supposed to marry the governor ends up getting killed. And not only does she end up getting killed, but some of the dozens end up getting killed too. But Debbie's brother ends up getting killed as well. And that was actually tragic, especially when you get to episode 5, and it's been 5 years later, and Debbie is 23, and she's trying to fight to be the head of the Sharma family. since there's no other male, like since her brother's gone, it's like she has to be the one to take up the mantle, but people don't want her to do it. And she's proven to them that she can. And of course, while she's doing that, she finds out that her uncle is coming to town to contest, like basically try to be the head of the Sharma family. And of course, she doesn't want that because he could take her inheritance and just marry her off to anyone, which I thought was kind of tragic and stuff like that. I thought it was very messed up. But again, so she's just, she's just trying to fight to be established. And while she's doing that, she finds out that the guy that she met, Ian, is the actual governor and stuff like that. And of course, Ian is very curious about um, Debbie because he heard about like her situation, like heard that because her brother died, um, like it's been hard for her to become the head of the Sharma family because people are like pushing back on it and stuff like that. And this is how I know. I was like, okay, yeah, you could tell, like, you could tell he's eyeing her, and you could tell immediately what is going to happen. You could tell. Um, Sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, you can immediately tear. You can immediately tell what is going to happen, and I just again, um, it it was just getting crazy. But not only that, because not only um does she have again to fight for her like right to be the head of the Sharma family, um Ian, who decides like he wants to throw like a little party for both his British people and also the Indians as well. And he makes an announcement because remember I said like beforehand he had a bride, but because of what happened to that that um that horrible night that happened, he wasn't able to get anyone. So now he says that he wants, like, the British people and the Indians to basically be allies. So he wants to marry somebody from the Dozen family. And he makes it known, especially in the letter, he makes it known that he wants it to be Debbie. Now, I don't know if any like options that you take, like if you decide not to do the Ian path, like if you decide not to romance him, I don't know if that changes anything, but I know um I had picked a option where Debbie remembers him and said something about like Christian is intriguing you. There will be consequences. And I was like, oh shit, is this the consequence? Because I was like, even though I said like I wanted her to remember him, I don't want him as a love interest for her. So I was like, okay, and stuff. And not only that, but um, you remember how I said that Debbie's best friend Rita, she is um she is engaged to Raj, right? Like where he wanted her hand and he got it. However, he was having a like love affair before he well, I would say before, but he still did it during his engagement to Rita. Um, but he basically had a love affair with one of Basu's daughter, the oldest one, the one that would take her place, Raha. He was having an affair with her. And the crazy part is now she's pregnant. And so I ain't gonna lie, that kind of shocked the crap out of me because I was like, oh snap, so what now? And of course, like the end of episode 7 is basically because like again, Ian said he wanted to marry um Debbie, yeah, Debbie, and he was asking her guardian permission. And her temporary guardian happens to be Kamal, even though Debbie's uncle came in the picture. She basically put him in his place where you could choose to put him in his place. I decided to put him in his place because I ain't gonna lie, I agree with Debbie. He looked kind of shady and stuff like that. So I decided to put him in his place because he wasn't about to try to manipulate her. Mm-mm. Like where? No, thank you. Anywho, but because Kamal is Devi's temporary guardian, he basically says yeah to Ian marrying Debbie, and that's how it ends. And of course, we have to wait until January the 26th. Well, it says January 24th to the 26th, but I don't even know why they say that when it's actually January 26th. And the only reason why I say that is because these episodes didn't come out until December the 8th, because it said December the 6th to December the 8th, but it came out December the 8th. So I just thought that was very ridiculous that they have like 3 days knowing that the last day is when it's going to come out. But with that being said, oh my goodness, this story is a whirlwind. It was like a roller coaster, especially episode 4, because I wasn't expecting. Now I knew there was gonna be some crazy ish to go down. I just was not expecting her brother to die. I was like, no, I love him. No, that really broke my heart. That really truly broke my heart. And also, I'm curious because I'm curious to know how this whole her being married to Ian is going to work, because again, we have different love interests that we could choose. Again, we have Kamal, we have Ram, and we have Sarah. Like other than Ian, we have 3 more love interests. So it makes me wonder how they going to do this, because I'm kind of confused. Like even though um I want to say in episode 6, even though I want to say either episode 6 or 7, Ram tells Ram tells I want to say episode 7. Ram tells Debbie that the marriage that Ian is looking for would be like a short one, a short-lived one. Um, I just thought that was I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, okay, this might be short-lived, but still, it's like again, she has other like love interests, and it's like this would be very interesting. Either way, I enjoy the story so far. I can't wait to see what happens, especially since we have 3 more episodes um that's going to be coming out soon. So I'm actually very interested to see like what will happen there. Um, if anyone else has played this story, let me know down in the comments below. I would like to know like who did you choose to be your love interest? Are you going with Ian? Or are you going with Kamal or Ram or Sarah? Just let me know who you guys like. And let me know what you like or dislike about the story so far. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya!